I would do it again. That's definitely something I would recommend if you can, if you think, yeah, if you can tolerate it. Yeah, exactly. If you choose, if you say it's okay, but you have to be pain tolerant. Like, I know my tolerance is pretty high, but it's something I would totally do it again if I could. I'm glad I did it. People don't necessarily notice it. They know I look younger, but people don't see a huge difference, which is what I wanted. Like, you don't want to look different and people's like, oh, what? You want them to think, oh, you look young and healthy, and like, I think that's what it is.
I was okay going in. I think it was good you walked me through everything. I remember some stuff and some not. I think it was okay. What was painful was the numbing. That's it, nothing else. But you would tell me exactly where it would be spicy, like you say, and it was. You were right on exact time. I went through, it's okay.
And you walked out of here.
I walked out of here. I was ready to do a little jig.
I know. You were, at the end, you were making jokes and everything.
I know. So, yeah, the night was hard, was really hard. The throat was really hurting, and the forehead. Yeah, and I had some applesauce. I had dinner last night, and
Good.
I was able to eat and swallow, no problem. I ate a burger.
Nice.
Just because that's my go-to when I have surgery. I don't know why. It's stupid, but that's what it is.
No, it's not. So everybody has their comfort food. Couple of things. So everybody has their own journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we record these. So number one, like for example, some patients don't take any pain pills, but those patients sometimes don't eat at all. And they're just like, I can't eat. Okay. Now you're like, I ate, but I had to take a couple pain pills, which is perfectly fine. Okay, you're entitled to the way you feel. And that's why I usually tell my patients there's a certain part of this that you have to doctor yourself. Okay, see what you feel like. The pain that you feel in your neck is very common after, especially when I'm taking glands and when I have that really tight wrap. So now with the fact that the wrap is off, most patients within the next 24 to 48 hours say that pain gets a lot better.
Okay. But it's more the swallowing. That's painful.
The sore throat.
Otherwise it's just tight. But it's not.
Just to share with everybody, she had pretty big glands, and I really, even though that was not her priority was her eyes. My priority was her neck. Okay, and I really wanted to give her a very nice neck. Yep, there you go. She's showing you. She's doing her little modeling. And in order to do that, I really needed to do some gland removal, and that's why I did it, because I really wanted to. I really want to give her the gold treatment in terms of where we can get her neck, and so that it makes you look as young as possible. Okay, because I'm competing with how old is your daughter? 20 something?
20. Well, I have a 23 and a 21 and a 19. Okay,
so I'm competing with 23, 21, and 19. So I've got a little work to do. Okay.
Of course, the eyes was my focus, and now the eyes, it's the bottom of my eyes that was my worry, and right now it's still big, so I don't.
It's swollen.
It's swollen.
But you had a lot of that volume loss with a lot of that poochy stuff, so a lot of that's gone. It looks tight.
But yesterday I couldn't close my eyes completely, so I slept with the face mask you gave me, and in the middle of the night, then suddenly I was able to close it, so it meant that, the swollen was gone.
I think that she was surprisingly much better than if she would have had general anesthesia for the amount of time that was required to do that procedure.
Okay, I got Susan here, 7 days post full facial rejuvenation. Okay, so today's a Monday actually. So she's had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to percolate like coffee. I did the deep plane lift. I've done a lot of volume replenishment in this area. We did some stem cells. We did a whole bunch of jazz, but I did not actually remove any skin because at the end of the surgery, I felt her eyelid was tight enough and I did not want to risk the chance of having ectropion or something to that effect. So how does it feel? We took all the sutures out. She's had her last light treatment. Tell me what you feel.
Good. I feel yesterday, which was Sunday. I got it. Sunday was, my husband noticed that I could now have expression on my face. It's the first day that I came back.
Can I pause you as I explain? So when she says that her nerves were all working, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So the expression she's talking about is because things are tight and swollen, it feels very cold. So patients many times don't move, like smile real big. See, it's work. So I just want, before people freak out.
Otherwise, I feel good. I've slept a lot. Like I take 2 to 3 naps a day. I just listen to my body and
Very important.
Yeah, I just sleep. And I don't feel like watching a lot of TV, and I don't feel like being on my phone necessarily. I guess I'm just listening to what I feel. I would totally recommend. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I would not do it again.
Can you start seeing the results?
Yeah. Yes.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
What does the daughter think? Is she starting to recognize you?
She left, so now she yesterday I sent her pictures and she thought she loved my lip.
Yeah.
And she was happy you didn't do a lower bleph, because she was afraid of some results and so she's happy.
Yeah. So basically at this point of the healing process, I'm gonna leave her to heal for a couple of weeks. I'll probably follow up with her in about 2 weeks or so and see how she's doing.